Step into the unknown with the shadow frequency and your host, Matt Wilson, as he takes you where the shadows hum.
All right, let's see what we've got in the old shadow frequency archives tonight. Come on, where is it? This drawer is like a portal to another dimension. Old candy wrappers, a haunted paper clip, and wait, here it is. Got it. Episode 182, hot off the spectral press. Boy, this file is dusty. Boy. Welcome, brave listeners, to the Shadow Frequency, the podcast where we dive headfirst into the eerie, the unexplained, and the downright chilling. I'm Juniper, your trusty producer, and tonight, we're unearthing a mystery that's been buried for millennia. Beneath the ancient pyramids of Giza, whispers of hidden chambers and forbidden tunnels beckon. Are they myths, or are they something far stranger? Our host, Matt Wilson, is ready to guide you through the shadows. Matt, what do you make of this file?
Juniper, you're a hero for wrestling that file out of the chaos drawer. I'm already getting chills just looking at the title, Giza's Got Secrets, and I'm ready to dig into them. What's got you spooked about this one?
Oh, man, it's the idea of what's under those pyramids. Like, what's been hiding there for thousands of years just waiting to be found.
Right.
I'm tingling already. Take it away, fearless leader.
All right, let's venture into the unknown. Buckle up, listeners. This is the Shadow Frequency. Thanks a lot, Juniper, for braving that drawer of doom to get us this file. Okay, here we go. Episode 182. Let me just flip the light on. There we go. And we're diving into one of the most tantalizing mysteries of 2025. What lies beneath the Giza pyramids? The Great Pyramids of Giza have stood for over 4,500 years. Silent sentinels of a lost world. But what if their true secrets aren't in the stones above ground, but in the darkness below? Earlier this year, Dr. Corrado Malenga from the University of Pisa and Dr. Filippo Bionde from the University of Strathclyde dropped a bombshell using cutting-edge synthetic aperture radar, SAR for short. They claim to have uncovered a sprawling underground complex beneath the Pyramid of Khafre, the second largest pyramid at Giza. Picture this, listeners, a labyrinth stretching nearly 2 kilometers beneath the sands. 5 chamber-like structures interconnected by geometric passageways. 8 massive cylindrical shafts spiraling downward to depths of over 600 meters. Some say as deep as 2,100 feet. And at the bottom, 2 enormous cube-shaped chambers, each 80 meters on a side. That's bigger than a football field. The researchers say these structures could be part of a vast subterranean network, maybe even a city hidden for millennia. Now let's lean into the paranormal. The team's spokesperson, Nicole Ciccolo, hinted at something extraordinary. These findings bear a striking resemblance to the legendary Halls of Amenti, a mythical underground realm from ancient Egyptian texts, said to house the lost knowledge of the gods. Imagine it, a hidden archive, sealed beneath the pyramids, filled with secrets of an advanced civilization. Some even whisper of the Hall of Records, a chamber tied to the god of Thoth, guarding truths about a time before history as we know it. Could this be it? The SAR technology used here is otherworldly in itself. It doesn't just scan the surface, it picks up micro vibrations in the earth caused by seismic waves to map what lies below. It's like the planet itself is whispering its secrets to the satellites orbiting above. The researchers used data from Italy's Cosmo SkyMed and Capella Space to create a 3D model of this underworld. They claim it shows spiraling pathways, hollow shafts, and those massive cube structures that defy everything we thought we knew about the pyramids. And here's where it gets really creepy. Some speculate these structures aren't just architectural. They could be technological. Engineer Christopher Dunn, in his book The Giza Power Plant, argues the pyramids might have been energy generators, harnessing Earth's vibrations. Nikola Tesla himself once theorized the pyramids could tap into natural frequencies. What if these underground chambers were part of a system, a machine from a forgotten age, humming with power beneath the sands? The ancient Egyptians revered the underworld. Their myths speak of Duat, a realm of spirits and gods beneath the earth. Could these structures be tied to that, a place where the living communed with the divine, or something else entirely? The radar images show one shaft with a spiraling pathway, almost like a portal descending into the unknown. I don't know about you listeners, but that gives me goosebumps. What was down there, and why was it sealed away? Juniper, this is wild. What's your take so far?
Matt, I'm half expecting to hear some ancient Egyptian spirit whispering through my headphones.
Right.
Those spiraling shafts, they sound like something out of a cosmic horror story. What's next, a Stargate under the Sphinx?
Don't tempt fate, Juniper. All right, let's take a quick break and then we'll dive deeper into this mystery. Juniper, over to you.
Listeners, are you feeling that chill down your spine? Matt's got us all wondering if there's an ancient power grid or a ghostly realm hiding under Giza's pyramid. So kind of stuff that makes you stare at the ceiling at 2 a.m., right? Stick around because the second half's going to get even wilder with more on what these structures might mean. But first, let's pass it to Chris Beach to tell you where you can find the shadow frequency. Chris, take it away.
Cheers, Juniper. If the shadows have drawn you in, stay a while. Hit that like button, subscribe, and follow us on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook, or wherever you tune in to your favorite podcasts. Dive deeper at shadowfrequencypodcast.com. There, you can explore our complete episode archive, check out our Shadow blog for deeper dives into each case, snag some exclusive merch, or even help support the show by buying us a coffee. And here's something fun. Leave us a voicemail on the site and tell us where in the world you're listening from. You just might hear yourself on the next episode. Take it away, Juniper.
All right, it's time for our favorite part, the mailbag. Time to fire up the spectral cosmic message materializer. Let's flip the switches here. Here we go. Let's get this thing humming. Okay, it's spitting out today's message. All right, let me just crack open this glowing envelope here. Here we go. Mailbag time, folks. Let's see what our listeners have to say. We've got a jam from the spectral materializer today. This one's from Terry M. in Nevada. Hey, Matt and Juniper, I just wanted to drop you a line and let you know how much the shadow frequency means to me. I work security on the graveyard shift, and those long, quiet nights can really drag on. But when I pop in my earbuds and fire up your latest episode, it's like having friends along for the ride. Friends who just happen to be talking about things that make me glance over my shoulder every now and then. You've got the perfect mix of spooky stories, weird history, and just enough humor to keep me from getting too jumpy when the building creaks at 3 a.m. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm here for every eerie minute of it. Stay spooky, Terry M., Nevada. Oh, Terry, you're making my night. I can just picture you patrolling those dark hallways, jumping at every creak, with Matt and me keeping you company. Love that you're out there staying spooky with us. Listeners, you want to join the fun? Send your thoughts. The Shadow Podcast at protonmail.com. All right, Matt, let's head back under the pyramids. What's next?
Thanks, Juniper, and a big shout out to Terry for that awesome message. All right, listeners, let's descend back into the shadows beneath the Giza pyramids. We've talked about the mind-blowing discovery by Dr. Corrado Malenga and Dr. Filippo Biondi, massive underground structures detected using synthetic aperture radar, spiraling shafts, vast chambers, and cubes the size of stadiums, all hidden beneath the Pyramid of Khafre. But what does it all mean? Is this the lost Halls of Amenti, a forgotten energy system, or something even stranger? Let's explore the paranormal possibilities. The ancient Egyptians believed in a spiritual underworld, a place where souls journeyed after death. The Book of the Dead describes pathways and chambers guarded by deities, leading to realms of eternal knowledge. Could these newly discovered structures be a physical manifestation of that? A sacred complex where priests perform rituals to connect with the gods or entities from another plane? The radar shows geometric precision in these pathways, almost like they were designed for a purpose beyond human understanding. And then there's the energy angle. Christopher Dunn's theory in the Giza power plant suggests the pyramids could harness seismic vibrations, turning the Earth's natural hum into power. The SAR data shows structures that could support this, hollow shafts and chambers that might have resonated like tuning forks. Imagine an ancient technology, lost to time, that could channel energy through these underground networks. Some even tie this to Nikola Tesla's ideas about Earth's frequencies. What if the Egyptians tapped into something cosmic, something that modern science is only now beginning to grasp? But let's pause for a moment of skepticism. Not everyone's buying this story. Dr. Zahi Hawass, a prominent Egyptologist, has called these claims completely false and fake news. He argues that SAR technology can't penetrate deep enough to map structures kilometers below the surface, and no permits were issued for such scans inside the Khafre pyramid. He insists these are exaggerations, and the structures might just be natural formations or minor shafts from before the pyramids were built.
What?
Still, the paranormal pull is hard to resist. The researchers claim their SAR method uses micro vibrations to see deeper than traditional radar, almost like listening to the Earth's heartbeat. And the scale of what they found, 2 kilometers of tunnels, shafts dropping hundreds of meters, it's hard to dismiss as mere caves. Some speculate these could predate the pyramids, built by a civilization far older than we know, maybe even 38,000 years old, as Malenga controversially suggested. Could these be remnants of a lost world, sealed away to protect its secrets? As we speak, the Egyptian government hasn't approved excavations, so the truth remains buried. But imagine stepping into one of those spiraling shafts, descending into the dark, the air heavy with the weight of millennia. What would you find? Ancient texts? Ancient technology? Or something that defies explanation? Watching from the shadows? Listeners, the Giza Plateau is whispering, and we're only beginning to hear its voice. Juniper, this one's got my head spinning. What's your final thought?
Matt, I'm ready to book a ticket to Egypt and start digging myself.
Yeah.
But seriously, those cubes and shafts, they're like something out of a sci-fi horror flick.
Yeah.
What's the last word?
All right, Juniper, wrap us up and send us back to the light.
Well, listeners, we've just taken a wild journey beneath the sands of Giza where ancient secrets and maybe even ancient tech lie waiting in the dark. From spiraling shafts to massive cubes, the mysteries of the pyramids just got a whole lot creepier. Thanks for joining us on episode 182 of The Shadow Frequency. Keep those flashlights handy and your ears open for the next eerie tale. You can reach us at Shadow Podcast at protonmail.com. Send us your thoughts, your stories, or just say hi like Terry did. Matt, any last spooky words?
Stay curious, stay spooky, and watch the shadows.
That's it for tonight, folks. Until next time, this is Juniper signing off from The Shadow Frequency. Sleep tight, if you dare.
This episode was produced with a commitment to exploring the unexplained while grounding our discussion in documented discoveries. All interpretations are speculative and intended for entertainment purposes.